First, you all, I gave you guys a letter. I received this letter in the mail Saturday from Beth, whoever Beth is, whether it's a he or she. Evidently, they have my address. They can give a return address. So if Beth is in here, please stand up and identify yourself. That's who sent me the letter. Next, but I'll continue to fight regardless of what she did. Next, I have given you the Ohio Revised Code, section 351721, for false campaign material for an official who's running for campaign, Bill Smuggler, and you all endorsed him. Had that been my black ass doing this all the time, I don't start, Chris.
We're not going to start.
So, just let me finish. You did this, he did this, had this been me, somebody would be calling Jason, you got to figure out a way to charge her with something. She violated section, Ohio Revised Code, section 351721 with her campaign. So we got to figure out a way to charge that colored girl. White woman who called me a colored girl was here last week. Never thought she would probably see me again in her life. But I guess calling me a colored girl is less harmful than calling me a nigga. I just prefer her to call me a nigga. Don't start, Chris. And there's not a racist bone in my body. But what is in my body is everything we've been through as black people, as a black race, is coming to a head. It's been coming to a head. Thanks to the young white lady who filmed George Floyd's. And Marquetta and the Tyson family and the Malloy family, if you're here, we got to hold these police accountable anymore. We got to have our elected officials who we put in office go after this police department. Go after Bill Smuggler, who did 30 years in this building and still got on the ballot. Took a black woman off the ballot and took me off. Didn't vote for me or the other black woman. That was a setup. It was only a setup to get Crystal to sit in that seat to keep it warm till Smuggler can get his chair back. He ran for mayor, just as I did, and Smuggler and West and Gordon should have won out of all of us. But it was a setup all along for you to keep that seat warm. They knew what was on your record in 22 when you won. It's not just something that just happened. Clap for me when I get up there and take care of your business.
Our next speaker is Mr. Daniel Gates.
My name is Daniel Gates, and I live in the United States Constitutional Republic. Mr. Mayor, Andrew Perry, and the repository, you guys made a statement that you believe that the officer that kicked that department down should be fired. And I agree with you 110%. According to your policy, you committed a Class A offense, and that holds up to a maximum of termination. Now, you guys say that there's nothing you can do. I'm not accepting that because there is more that you can do. Have you ever heard of a vacuum? A vacator? Okay, that's Latin for vacate. So you can definitely file a petition to vacate. You guys have 3 months to do it if you disagree with the arbitration. Now, arbitration should not be a way for this officer to escape charges. Now, the evidence is out there. The man's testified on the news that he was assaulted, aggravated assaulted at that. He was under gunpoint and kicked in the head while complying. So, if you guys truly believe in your statements that that officer should be filed, then you need to have the courage to change the things that you can. And this isn't a matter of serenity. You can do this. It is your he committed a felony charge. If any of us did that, we would lose our job. We would be in jail. We would lose our Second Amendment rights. That man violated that man's constitutional rights under U.S. Code. So not only is he violating the Ohio Revised Code, but he's also violating federal law. It's about time that our rights stop being deprived by the police officers. If it's a bad officer, it's a bad officer. Let him go. I know it's hard for you guys to get people since even expanding 75 miles. No one wants to be a cop because your department is full of corruption. And you know what? Through exposing corruption, what I have noticed is that it's not easy. They're going to come for you. They're going to try and get you to back down anyway, but we're not backing down. We the people are sick and tired. We've had enough of you protecting the police. Why do you think that we are trying to end qualified immunity in Ohio? Because it is bullshit.
Next speaker is Mr. Joshua Brown. Mr. Brown.
Hello, how you guys doing today?
Just for the record, your name and residential address. Thank you.
I was just breaking down the street, guys. My name is Joshua Aaron Brown. I'm originally from Worcester, but I moved here to Canton, my hometown where I was born. So, I asked for a policy, or I asked for a records request through you guys, right? And you guys sent me the wrong information. You sent me Justin's information, Justin Isom. The gentleman back there. And I had to pay out of pocket for this. So, isn't that a crime that you guys sent me something that wasn't for me? Just so you know. Okay, so once again, we're going to go over policy with you guys. So this is on the day we did our rally, correct? You see me in the picture. Handsome young man, right? Okay. So you see me in there. Police come. The reason why I asked for a records request is, once again, we're off of a public area that I'm trying to get documentation for about my child, since Child Protective Services like to lie and kidnap kids. I'm going to keep saying this. Justin is my parent advocate. They use police officers like that gentleman back there to force us out of buildings. There's still a video on YouTube about that gentleman forcing him out. I know where you are at barbershops and I'll keep calling you. But anyway, like I said, and when I asked you guys questions, the lady that runs the police department, when I asked you the week prior for questions, you wouldn't want to answer them. Did we pay you guys just to sit up there and not answer questions? You pick and choose what individuals, where those young men go. Individuals to speak to, give them things. I'm about to start doing things for the city. Are you going to give me a thought too? As I stated, parents matter. Fuck your policy.
All right, that's it.
Fuck your policy.
That's it. Cut him off. He's done.
Yeah, that's right. Congress already said we're allowed to say fuck and ass and bitch and fuck all that.
Get him out of here.
That's why Congress. You want to see that? You want to see it?
No, go.
Oh, okay.
You're done.
Okay. Freedom of speech.
Constitution of the United States of America, First Amendment.
Research.
There's no
Our next
reason
speaker
to remove
is
anyone.
Michael White.
There's no reason to remove anybody.
Please sit down.
Well, tell you guys the dogs to back off. De-escalate.